peeps, I hope that you're keeping well, that you and your loved ones are all good and you're having a blessed week so far. It's Bianca and I'm back again with another vocal analysis. This one right here, I'm telling you, I cannot wait to get into. LIANNE La Havas is seriously a soul sensation and I cannot wait to experience this performance of Bittersweet with yourselves. So, V&A Squad, if you haven't joined the community officially already, join the Vocal Nova community if you like what you hear as well as what you see. And also let me know, of course, how you find this performance. So I ain't gonna talk any further. Let's get to the good stuff. You ready? Okay, let's go.
Please stop asking, do you still love me? Don't know what to say. Let's speak in the morning. Please don't do this. I'm too far away. Don't know what to tell you, babe.
My goodness, I'm telling you. LIANNE La Havas' voice, right? As soon as she comes in with her you hear the resonance glistening through. You know, one thing that I enjoy so much about her voice, outside of many more components which are to come later on, the fact that the sibilance that she has within her voice and the resonance that she purposefully enhances, and I use the word enhance because she has a lovely resonant tone just as is, but when she sings, that resonance heightens so much. And in particular, you will notice when she is speaking specific words, you will see that she has such a relaxed tone. She is someone that rides the wave of a song. She keeps it so conversational, yet so experimental, and with a hint of organic in there as well. So what do I mean by all those things I've just said? When she gives you this organic sensation, it's as if the conversation that she's having with this particular person, we are allowed to be in the room. Her voice draws you into that atmosphere. So I feel like we don't hear it in a sense of narration. It's as if she allows us to be her friend, come into that room and literally experience what she is saying there and then, because it is a sense of real earthiness, organic conversations, real. You know what I mean? And I just think it sounds so beautiful, so warm. I need to stop because I'm telling you, I could go on for ages about her voice.
No more hanging around. Oh, no more hanging around. Oh, now my sun's going down. Oh, telling me something isn't right. Something isn't right. Oh.
So even here, when we get to that little pre-chorus aspect, and she's giving us that no more hanging around. Oh, yeah, we get a real nice floetic aspect on that no more hanging around. But then as she gives us that it's got a somewhat fuller and more accurate piercing rhythmic time to it. So no more hanging around. Oh, yeah, that is accurate. 1, 2, 3 versus the 1, 2, 3 at the beginning prior to that Additionally as well, when she goes into that aspect where she's doing the telling me something isn't right, yeah, we get some real great articulation there. So she isn't just saying telling me something isn't right, something isn't right. We get telling me something isn't right, something isn't. So that slight curve that she has within her mouth helps to basically formulate the vocal tract to create a different sound, basically amplifying those articulators to basically help to enable that sound to have a somewhat neo-soul kind of vibe. I mean, LIANNE La Havas does embody that neo-soul kind of vibe anyway, but I'm telling you, just that little touch, telling you something isn't right, something isn't right. Now I've added a little bit more resonance that's fit for purpose for the sound I want to create, and she does that so beautifully. Ah, love it.
Bittersweet summer rain, I'm born again. All my broken pieces. Bittersweet summer rain, I'm born again. Oh, no more hanging around.
So this bittersweet. Oh, mommy. When we get to that bittersweet, do you hear again the amplification of that amazing, rich resonance that we have? When she goes into that lower register, we get a real nice lowered larynx there, so that that sound is full. It's not lightweight, but at the same time, we've still got that nice aspirate tone coming from her. And you get that bittersweet summer rain, I'm born again. And then as she goes into a higher register, we just see that lift, not necessarily in her body, but you notice that clearly her larynx, as it has now got higher, we've then got real good posture. Her arms are also slightly more forward, and she's just allowing her body language to also promote that wonderful, bright, piercing sound that comes from her. Let me know your thoughts about this, peeps. But I feel like this aspect that she is giving us with the lower aspect of the chorus, bittersweet, and then bringing it the octave higher, bittersweet, right? I feel like that is very Jill Scott-esque. I feel like definitely her influences are Jill Scott's, perhaps a little bit of Erykah Badu, you know, maybe a bit of Raphael. I'm not sure, but that Jill Scott, when she does the what song is it now? She does there's an analysis coming up on this song, by the way, but I can't oh, let's take a long walk. Let's take a long walk around the park after dark. That one, long walk. I feel like that potentially is a slight influence of what LIANNE is doing in Bittersweet, because it's so nice, that bittersweet, bittersweet. And that is something that Jill Scott did in one of her songs too. And that is one of my fave songs going anyway. But yeah, just a little side thing. Let me know your thoughts on that. Let's carry on. So, listen, the richness, I'm going to be saying that throughout this probably, but when she gets into that, no more hanging around, do you notice the way that there's a slight additional enhancement of twang there? There's also a little bit of thyroid tilt now as we're going higher, and she's projecting her voice. So as we get to that, no more hanging around, notice the structure that she's giving us in front of this nose area, in front of the mask area. We're not getting no more hanging around, no more hanging around, right? So she's allowing that sound to change by the way she is actually formulating her words, in the way she is formulating her vocal tract. And then as she goes up to that, though my sun's going down, right? Every single aspect of that vocal tract is intentional. And again, she's just keeping it authentic to LIANNE, to how she would deliver this message, which is her message clearly anyway. But do you know what I mean? She does certain things to really put her stamp on her music, and I love that.
I slept all Friday.
Now we've gone that down.
Couldn't get through. If we're good tomorrow, does that make it true?
So, where's she just giving us that? If we're good tomorrow, does that make it true? Right? I love the way she's had a little bit more breath in there. You know, if we're good tomorrow, does that make it true? So we get a real increase of breath around there, which, do you know what? I love the way that then that adds a sense of sensuality. It really gives me that this is an intimate relationship we're talking about. It's not just a cheeky friendship. Do you know what I mean? That sensuality that comes out of her voice when she increases the aspiration and heightens breathiness throughout certain lines is so, so gorgeous. I love it.
Not completely. We're picking that fight every day.
And even that not completely. Picking and fight every day, not. So we're having fun with the diphthongs. We are letting go, baby. Okay? We're not keeping it strict. Not completely. In the English accent, I may say not completely. She's giving us not completely. Really getting into that neo-soul vibe. And this is heightened as well with the musicality, the composition around it too. Oh, I love it. Yes.
Oh, this going nowhere, baby. Bittersweet summer rain. I'm born again. All my broken pieces. Bittersweet summer rain. I'm born again. Oh.
Gorgeous. So even her expression that she has on the I'm born again, nice open mouth, again, we don't get again. Yeah, everything is intentional, everything.
No more hanging around.
And her O vowels are so, so brilliant. Sometimes they can be vowels that we tend to struggle with. Vocalists, let me know what vowels you think you struggle with in the comment section, please, if you wouldn't mind, because this is a conversation that I have quite regularly. So it'd be great to find out from the Vocal Nova squad if any of yourselves have this predicament sometimes. But yes, her ah and O vowels are so, so strong, and she knows that. So she maximizes in those. She will really flaunt her stuff in those, adding in some real nice vocal melisma every now and again, adding in that distortion that we just spoke about. Yes, 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 yes. Exactly what we just said. No more hanging around and drawing it back in. That's very gospel-esque as well. You know, if you watch gospel choirs, you'll see typically conductors, directors will have you and you have to draw it in. So I like the way she did that, actually. That was a nice touch. This song, the vocal arrangement is just spectacular. The musical composition, I love the chords that are chosen and the way that they're very syncopated as well. It's lovely. It just, everything fuses so well. But yes, peeps, let me know your thoughts below, because that is my vocal analysis of LIANNE La Havas. And if you had no clue who she is, I beg you go and check her out, because seriously, she is a force to be reckoned with. She is just brilliant in my humble opinion. But yeah, of course, let me know your thoughts below. How did you find that performance? What are your perspectives on her voice, on her musicality? Let me know down below. And until the next video, I hope that you are blessed. Much love to you all. And yeah, God bless. Take care. Bye.